Right, the Tomorrow War. This movie had no right to be this good. Oh my god. This movie had everything going against it. Made by was it Skydance? Same guys behind Terminator Dark Fate. Old thing on the channel. People will hopefully remember. Terminator Dark Fate. Same guys behind that made this. Oh my god. Chris McKay, director. Obviously starring Chris Pratt. What a staggeringly good film. Actually, really, really good. So good. Way better than I thought it was going to be. I expected this to be absolute garbage. I can't show any footage because Amazon Prime blocks for copyright. Okay? I know this because I did the trailer and they're just like, boom, no, you can't have it, son. We don't want you to promote our movie. And I'm like, alright then, whatever. Anyway, I really like this film. And when I watched that trailer, I was like, how are they going to do the time travel? The time travel makes no sense. They explained it in a very good way, which is inbuilt into the narrative. It makes sense. It makes you care. It makes you concerned. It adds risk. I do like it. I do like this film. So obviously this is going to be my review. Strong recommendation here. This is 2.5 hours. And it's a brisk pace. Pacing, not perfect, but very good. For a it's 2 hours 20 minutes, or 2 hours 18 minutes. But for effectively a 2.5 hour movie, the pacing on this is actually very good. I remember I was watching it and I looked at my phone or the runtime of it because it's on Amazon Prime, and I was like, oh, hold on a minute, an hour's gone? What? What is this madness you speak of? Genuinely great pacing. They get right into it. They just get you, grab you by the balls, get you involved. It was very good. So anyway, you've seen the trailer. The clues are the name, the Tomorrow War. People from the future come back in time to get people from the past to go and help a war in the future. 30 years in the future, like 2050 or something like that. Okay, fine. Great concept. It didn't seem to make any sense when I watched the trailer because they were like, well, you know, you need to save our tomorrow. And I'm like, but it's still going to happen to the people in the past. And also, how are they getting people from the future, from the past into the future? Surely there's other people there? No. The way that they get people, the way they conscript people is quite smart. Very smart, in fact. The creatures were great. I seldom say that about aliens and monsters and creatures in films because I'm like, most of them are just garbage. This was really well designed. I really liked the creatures in this. There's males and females. There's a difference between the two of them, but they're both basically the same. Except for one minor difference, which is again inbuilt into the narrative as to why. And the other major thing, some of the humour is fantastic. Without pulling up the exact individual's name, but there is basically comedic relief, right? In the form of a guy who's working. Basically, he's front and centre in the trailer. His name is Sam Richardson. He plays Gator, right? This Sam Richardson actor, the guy here, very funny, but not overly funny, where it detracts from the storyline, just enough. He's running down a corridor and he's shooting one of these aliens like shit, and you're like, oh, that's funny. That's what I would do, you know? I'd shit my pants, like it's funny. And I think that they actually do a bad display of it in the trailer. He's the guy that's talking quite a lot, and I think that's actually a bad display of his humour, because he's used to a really good degree. And some of the humour that they have in this, I'm surprised that they passed. Sam Richardson, his Gator guy, looks down at some people who they've sort of interacted with and clearly annoyed, and one of them's like flipping him off, and he goes, oh, he's flipping us off. And Chris Pratt goes, she, because she's bold. It's a black bold lady. And Gator's like, oh, my bad. It's like, that shouldn't be controversial. That's quite normal. That's quite comical. That's quite funny. But nowadays, you're not allowed to do stuff like that because of, you know, PC world gone mad. That was funny. I liked it. I liked seeing it. I don't care. It was funny. Chris Pratt did actually a very good job in this. He's not like the be-all and end-all of I'm an action army man, blah, blah, blah. He did a tour in Iraq and he is a science teacher. He's a scientist, basically. So he's believable in the role because he's not built like a brick shithouse, you know, and he doesn't perform like that in the movie. He does things which I would say are somewhat believable to a degree. Obviously, there's a massive suspension of disbelief for this film, so it is what it is. Yvonne Strahovski, great. She was really, really good in this. She's the lead in the future. Sort of lead colonel in the future. And the touching moments between her and Chris Pratt's character, both very, very good. I'm not going to spoil anything to this film. I don't think I have to. And we're like 5.5 minutes in. I haven't spoiled anything yet. No spoilers. Yeah, that was really, really good. J.K. Simmons, although not in it massively, was actually very, very good. Good to see him. Dude is shredded. Like, you know this anyway from back in the BVS days. Batman vs. Superman, there were some images of him in the gym. Dude's absolutely ripped to hell. Good on him. But he was really good in this. And again, some comedic dialogue from J.K. Simmons. Liked it a lot. I like, obviously, he plays Chris Pratt's father in this. And I like the interaction between the two of them. I thought that was really, really well done. Betty Gilpin, I first came into contact with her in that... I can't even remember what it's called. Was it called The Hunt or something like that? That movie that was really controversial, but wasn't actually controversial if you watched it. She was really good in that. She's fantastic in this as well. She plays Chris Pratt's wife. And I was watching this and I was like, huh, where do I recognise her from? Now, obviously, I've clocked her name. I'm like, there she is. She's a really good actress. The child, Ryan Kiera Armstrong, the child actor who plays Chris Pratt's daughter, fantastic. Actually, really, really decent. I hate child actors. She did a good job. This movie's so good. I genuinely, I can't believe it. How is it good? The effects were even good. The effects were even good. What's the budget on this? What is the budget? Because $200 million this movie was made for. They did well for $200 million. I think they did a really good job. It was really good. I liked it a lot. This could have been released in theatres. I think the runtime would put people off, but I think word of mouth would be strong enough to get people involved. Yes, there are some really dumb plot holes in this. Like towards the end when Chris Pratt jumps when clearly he shouldn't be jumping anywhere. When you look at that, you're like, oh yeah, that's a bit dumb. But then you also remind yourself, oh well, there's also a reason that he might be jumping because he clearly knows what's about to occur. But yes, there are some dumb plot holes, but the movie holds up strong enough outside of those plot holes. This is a good movie. I didn't think it was going to be good. This is a good movie. And it opens up immediately. Boom! Straight into it. I really like this film. Good core family values as well exhibited throughout, like the closing speech from Chris Pratt's character. You know, I'm right where my best future should be, here with my family. I'm never going to leave my family. And I'm like, yeah, goddamn, man. Good. At the core of this film, it's a family film. And that was really good as well. It's good to see earnest approach to family life at the moment. We seldom see it. Superman and Lois does it really, really well. This has done it really, really well. It's fantastic. I don't see why people want to erode family life. I think it's great. Bloody good film. Strong recommendation. This is a movie for the weekend. Watch it. And if you have watched it, let me know what you think. I'm not going to spoil it. I don't care. Strong recommendation. They explain a lot of things which remove the plot holes. I think they did a really good job with this film. Like an actually really good job. Who'd have thought it? Skydance, making good movies. What the fuck? If you have seen it, let me know down below in the comments. What did you think? Did you like it as much as I did? Please do let me know. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. Look, if you're new, you stayed this long, you clearly like the review. So hit subscribe for more just like this in the future. Would love to have you sticking around here on the channel. Just stick around. Stick around. There you go. There's a movie quote for you. You wanna guess? Leave it down below in the comments. This is the bonus round for anyone that stayed this long. Anyway, please do give the video a like and please do share it. Really does actually help the channel out a lot. For returning subscribers, anyone who's here actually enjoyed this content, that sort of thing, we've got memberships open. You can find a link to that in the description box. You can join and support the channel for as little as 99 pence. So do it. That's 99 pence a month for exclusive benefits. Anyway, thank you all so much. Cheers. Take care.